Welcome back. Before movies hit the big screen or become available at home, they premiere at festivals around the world. And right now, 3 major festivals are wrapping up. Our movie expert, Benjamin Edelman, joining us in studio for a recap of these events.
And Ben, we are so excited to have this segment. Ben is like superhero here at the station. He produces, he does TV segments, he does it all. And he's probably shot video.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, these festivals last the entire year. Just this September, the Venice International Film Festival and the Toronto International Film Festival wrapped up. And they give us a really good indication of what's to come. So I want to tell you about 3 movies coming out that you should be excited for. But before we start, I want to give you guys some popcorn.
I like this segment
before
already.
we go on our film journey.
We're stuck in our teeth and I can't wait.
So the first film I want to tell you about is Martin Scorsese's Killers of the Flower Moon. This stars Robert De Niro and Leonardo DiCaprio. This is a crazy true story. It takes place in the 1920s when the Osage tribe was given land by the American government, but that land was rich with oil. So this tribe became the richest people per capita in the entire country. Suddenly and mysteriously, members of the tribe start getting killed one by one. And a newly formed FBI, J. Edgar Hoover, sends out an investigator to try to solve these murders. It is a really exciting story, and I am thrilled to see this come out.
Wow. I was going to say, I actually have seen this trailer. If you guys can see, Leonardo DiCaprio, he's in this. I've seen that. So, yeah, it looks good.
It's longtime collaborators of Scorsese, De Niro, and DiCaprio together.
Wow.
And it is based off this book, which is a true story. I do highly recommend people read this book before seeing the movie.
Did you?
I did read the book. If you're worried about spoilers, it's a true story. Get over it. And second,
You can Google it.
and secondly, out of the festivals, people said that Scorsese tackles it from a different perspective than the book does. So I'm very excited to see what that looks like.
Fascinating.
Next movie I want to talk about, a little more on the artsy side. This is called Poor Things. It is by Greek filmmaker Yorgos Lanthimos. And out of Venice International Film Festival, this is being called Emma Stone's defining career role. This is, the trailer is going to come up here. We're going to see it's got this like steampunk vibe, very strange. I mean, look at that production design. It's just very vibrant and strange. And this filmmaker is kind of known for that. It's this Frankenstein story Emma Stone's brought to life by Willem Dafoe, and she goes out into the world to kind of learn who she is and become herself. Very strange filmmaker, but I love his movies. And if people want to kind of dip their toes into the weird world of Yorgos Lanthimos, I recommend the film The Lobster. It's about a man who has 40 days in a hotel room to find true love, or he's turned into an animal. So if that gives you an idea of the high concept oddities that go along with his films.
Okay, so that will help ease your way into watching The Lobster.
Into the new film Poor Things.
Poor Things, that's what I meant.
That should come out around Christmas time.
I was going to ask, out of all 3, which one are you most excited for?
Well, I'm actually most excited for the next one, which is called The Boy and the Heron. It's the new Hayao Miyazaki film. If people have seen Spirited Away or House Moving Castle, they've been playing in theaters all summer, but what people might not know is it's all been leading up to this release. Now, that picture you just saw on your screen, that was the only marketing that Japan got. Japan didn't put out a trailer, they didn't put out images, they just put out that poster. But we live in America, we need trailers, we need promotional images to force ourselves to see things, so don't worry, we're gonna get trailers, we're gonna get pictures, just like the ones you see on your screen right here. And, you know, I'm not gonna say what this movie's about, because I wanna stay true to how the filmmaker wanted to release this film. If you've never gone into a movie blind, I highly recommend it, because there's no feeling like being like knocked out of your seat unexpectedly.
And you know it'll be a good one.
Out of the festivals, people are loving this. It's been, he retired 10 years ago, and now he's back out of retirement to make this movie.
I was going to say, so we only saw the picture, but you can also see what the movie's about? Like, you already know what the movie's about, even though we only got the one picture?
Well, we're going to be getting trailers soon. I'm going to try to avoid them personally, but if you need a little more convincing beyond me, you can go check out that trailer.
So maybe on the next movie review Friday, we will have a trailer and, like, seasons to come?
It's possible. I know when I come back for the next few weeks, I'm going to be reviewing new movies in theaters and looking ahead at what's coming out in theaters that weekend so people can plan their weekend out.
So looking forward to it.
Well, every Friday now we got Ben coming on with us. Thank you so much, Ben. That was awesome.
We're going to keep the popcorn.
You can have
the rest of it.
There's paper in the bottom of it.
Well, coming up in the next half hour, a man who was lost at sea is now reuniting with the men who saved his life.
But first, let's head over to Investigate TV Plus to find out what's coming up today at 3:30.